What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Up the Humbugs. And in today's episode, we are focusing pretty much on cup competitions. We've got the Vars coming up, and we also have the Peter Butcher Memorial Trophy, or as I like to call it, the Pat Butcher Cup. So we're going to get straight into it. Now, the FA Vars second round was just a couple of episodes ago. These games, they come quick and what was I going to say? They come quick and I don't know. They come quickly. There's a lot of them. And the second round was quite dramatic. We ended up winning on penalties to get through. As you can see, league-wise, we're doing really well. We had a good result last episode. If you've not seen it, go and watch it now, because now I'm going to spoil it. We beat Tilbury at home. A very, very good result against a good team. And we still remain in the fighting for perhaps a playoff place come the end of the season. But, like I said, today our priority is the Cups. And I am going to go ahead and keep Knowles in goal for this one. I'm going to keep Knowles in goal. We dropped Cherry last time out after a couple of poor performances. Everyone else looks sort of ready to go. So we're going to keep Knowles in goal. Cherry on the bench. Brooks still has a knock, so he's going to remain on the bench, although he's not getting in the team ahead of Joseph at the moment, who had a very, very good game last time out. Let's get straight into the match. Here we go. Manager Danny Baker of Hollister Town. They're in fine form. 3 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 games. We have 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in our last 5 games. So 2 very similar teams. Now, unfortunately, both are wearing white and black, so this is going to be fun to commentate. The reason for this being is, as I said before, I use Kit Basher to generate my own kits every season. It just adds a bit of realism to the game for me. I remember on an old FIFA, I can't remember which it was, but there was a career mode, one of the career modes, you could actually pick different shirt sponsors. I think it was a really early FIFA. I'm talking like FIFA 08 or something. And to me, that is part of being a football club, and it just adds a little bit more realism to the game as we start off on the front foot. So yeah, that's something that I will be doing every year. We will, of course, have a look at it together and see what kits we're going to be using for the upcoming season, as well as changes to sponsors, as Gilbert comes away with the ball, finds Dutton, who finds Parrott, back to Dutton. Sorry, Dutton's in, and oh, it's a good save by the keeper. We could be 1-0 up by now. We probably should be as well. Against a strong team. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us later on. Duncan with the corner. Whips it in towards the middle, and it's headed away. And eventually goes out for another corner. A good start from us. We usually do have a good start, to be completely honest. Duncan whips it in towards the middle. Keeper comes for it. And eventually it's hoofed away by the Hoddesdon defence. 7 minutes in and we are all over them until now. Anditch. Or is it Andick? There's no accent. Into the box. Richards heads it, and their first attempt on target, they score. That is just, yeah. That is just typical typical of us this season. And that ball in. Richards gets highest. Headers the ball. And I don't know, who's that on the front post? Is that Duncan? He's not doing much. Alright, 10 minutes played. We are 1-0 down. Let's encourage the boys. See if we can get find a way back into this game. Which we might do here. If we can win the ball off them. Andick. Catherall. Goff. Oh, he's just beating too many people. Into the box. Saved by Knowles. He's done very well to keep that out. I wouldn't blame him for the corner. I think it was just poor marking. And now Hoddesdon Town with their corner into the box, headed over the bar. I'm not sure who got ahead to that. I think Busby was marking close to his man. Knowles having a very good game again. Maybe a goalkeeper for the future. We'll have to wait and see. Free kick for HalsteadTown Town. Pavitt whips it into the box. It's cleared away, and Busby has been pulled over by Donovan, or pushed rather, according to the referee, and we have a chance to get back onto level terms through Gilbert, surely. Oh, absolutely. Never in doubt. Gilbert finds the top left corner, his 15th goal of the season, and we are back in this game. It's 1-1. We arguably should be leading. We just haven't made our chances count. Quite a soft penalty, but we will definitely take that. Another free kick from deep. Preston. It's not a great pass, as Hoddesdon seem to be dealing with it. A couple of very nice first-time passes, and they find their way back to their keeper, who launches one through the middle, but it's cut out. Gilbert gets ahead to it, as does the Hoddesdon defender, and they win the ball back. Bivane. Forward pass to Andick. Goes back to Richards. Richards now looking for his striker, and it's cut out by Preston, and we've lost it again. I think it was Milligan that lost that, and now Andick is in. Squares it for Catherall. It's a really poor goal. It's a really poor goal. We just could not keep the ball. We tackled them, twice? And we just gave the ball straight back to them. Really poor from Milligan on this right-hand side. Come on, boys. Jordan Pavitt free kick. Oh, and it's tipped away by the goalkeeper for a corner. That free kick was taken so quickly. Duncan whips one in towards the middle, and it's headed wide by Richards, the Hoddesdon defender. We're going to have another corner. Is that a surfboard over there? Looks like, oh no, it's an umbrella. Looks like a surfboard. As the ball goes in again, and this time it's cleared away by Richards. Duncan wins the ball back. Milligan, edge of the box, back to Duncan. Duncan has a shot that's closed down. It's headed back in by Milligan, and eventually cleared away. Simon Parson manages to win the ball back, but that is going to be the end of the highlight. Bit of madness in the Hoddesdon Town box. Another highlight to finish off the end of this first half as Joseph wins the ball. Plays a little 1-2 with Busby. Is forced to go back to Busby again, who finds a lovely pass to Dutton in the middle. Bit of space. Pavitt turns. Has a shot from about 25 yards. Maybe not the right decision there. The keeper was off his line, but not quite far enough. I mean, the halftime team talk is going to be difficult, to be completely honest. I kind of want to say we've played well, but we haven't. We've not quite finished enough of our chances. We should have 2 or 3 goals, to be completely honest. That first 10 minutes, we were dominant, and we should have made it count. And the only goal we have scored has been from the spot. I'm going to say... I know there's a lot more to come from every single one of you. And I'm going to tell Jordan Pavitt again that you've not been good enough in front of goal. It fires him up. It's good news. Early highlight for us. Busby throws it into Pavitt. Pavitt, ball into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. Not the best cross. Goriati is the Hoddesdon Town keeper. He's giving it away. Pavitt picks it up, plays it to Dutton. Dutton can come forwards now. He's tackled though. He's held onto the ball for too long. Tackled by Goff, who plays the ball down line. No one there. And Kokolakis now, with a bit of space to run into, finds Dutton again. Can he release the ball a bit quicker this time? Chooses to go back to Preston rather than force it up the field. And Preston switches it for Busby on this left-hand side. Busby forward for Joseph. Joseph, good first touch. Gets into the box. Gets one across. Pavitt's there. And Jordan Pavitt makes good on the promise at half-time to step up his game. No, he doesn't. It's offside. Corner for Hoddesdon. Donovan to take. Oh, please don't go 3-1 down. He whips it in. Richards is there, and it's 3-1. Lucas Richards. They're just more clinical. Just more clinical. God, do I take Pavitt off? See, Pavitt did score. It was just offside. So he's getting in the right places. I might bring Ballard on and play 2 up top. I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Maybe take off... I don't know who I take off. Let's see where this goes. Joseph into the box. Back post. Simon Parsons there. It's headed away by Edwards. And Preston picks it back up. Twists and turns. Looking for a way back into the box. Just about finds Duncan. Kokolakis. Oh, he has a shot from the edge of the box. Oh, it's carnage. Absolute carnage in the penalty area. Pavitt nearly got underneath it to tap it in after it came back off the crossbar. Boys. Kokolakis to Gilbert. From the throw. Gilbert tries to get around his man, gets tackled, but it falls to Dutton. Now Simon Parsons has it at his feet. He goes out wide for Busby. Busby over the top for Joseph. It's a lovely ball. Joseph cuts it back. Oh, it's cleared away by Fallon, I think it was. Simon Parsons keeps the attack alive. Dutton to Preston to Kokolakis. Kokolakis might get a cross in. He does. And Pavitt's there. This time it goes in. And this time it's onside. Jordan Pavitt pulls one back. And with 30 minutes left to play, we are still well and truly in this. A really good attack from us. We just remain patient. The build-up play was great. Oh, it's a good cross by Kokolakis as well. And Pavitt doing what we need him to do in front of the goal. Going to go ahead and encourage the boys again. 75 minutes played. We're going to go attacking. This is a cup game. We're going to go for it. And Busby has an opportunity to kick things off. Simon Parson towards the back post. Milligan! Go Milligan! Scores his 10th goal of the season. And it's Hoddesdon 3, Halstead 3. What a game this is. The FA Vars. I tell you what, it's not about the FA Cup anymore. It's the FA Vars. Absolutely magical. What a game this is. Simon Parson, great cross. How Milligan is beating his man in the air, I don't know. Because he looks tiny. Substitutions. Our players are dying. Let's make a couple of changes. I need to keep Pavitt on now. It's really hard to change any of the front men. I think maybe we will change. We're going to bring on Dennis for Gilbert. And I'm going to bring on Roberts for Preston just because he's on a yellow card and tired. I don't want him making a sloppy tackle. I'll leave it like that for now. Maybe we can bring on Brooks in the final 5 minutes. Let's see if someone can go out there and grab this winning goal. Going to encourage the team. Will we see another highlight? They are dying, by the way. Hancock that's probably one of the lowest fatigue indicators I've ever seen in my life. As they make a change. And Katiavala comes on up top for them. A minute left to play. It's going to be 4 minutes of extra time. The question is... Oh, no. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We've gone to penalties again. I can't do this. Okay, this is going to be our lineup for the penalties. Pavitt will take first. Joseph is on penalty number 5. So relax, pick your spot. That's all you can do in penalties. Can we continue our FA Vars run? By the way, is it Vars or Vase? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to say Vars, as Hoddesdon Town put their first penalty away. Pavitt is up first for the Humbugs. Come on, Jordan. Oh, he does. He beats the keeper. Goes right. The keeper did dive the right way, but it was just very good placement from Jordan Pavitt. Statham. Is that Jason? Oh, no, so he saves it. Knowles kept his cool. Stays in the middle and catches the ball. And advantage to Halstead if Dennis scores this. Dennis. Can he be a menace? Yes. Come on. 2-1 after 2 penalties each. And I don't want to say it too early, but Knowles is quickly becoming a cult hero for Halstead Town as he saves another one. Oh, yes. Knowles has saved 2 penalties on the bounce. And Busby has the opportunity to put Halstead in firm control of this shootout. And he does. What a penalty. Into the left-hand side of the goal. And now, Hoddesdon Town need to score this to stay in it. It's going to be Katiavala against Knowles, who has saved his last 2 penalties. Can he make it a hat-trick of saves? Oh, he goes the wrong way that time. Good penalty from Katiavala. And now we've got potentially 2 bites at the cherry here to try and win. Who is next? It's Duncan. Oh, centre-back Duncan up against Goriati to take us through to the next round of the FA Vars. Or Vase. Oh, and it's saved. Oh, no. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. Hoddesdon need to score this to stay in it. Vivan puts it away. It's 3-3. And now it is Joseph. One of our players, arguably the player of the season, to step up and take the 5th and hopefully final penalty to send us through. Come on, Joseph. The fans in the crowd can barely contain themselves. And Joseph scores! Halstead Town, we're through to the next round. We've done it again on penalties. Oh, what a whirlwind that was. A great comeback overall. 3-1 down. Goals from Pavitt and Milligan in the game. And then a fantastic penalty shootout from Knowles. 7.7 rating overall for the match. And we are through to the next round. Up the Humbugs. Wow, we actually received over £1,000 for winning that game. That's quite big at this level. That's really, really good for us. Just looking at our overall balance, we've got 9,100 in the bank. Our projection at the end of this season, our balance. I don't like seeing red. Right, it's time for the 4th round draw. 16 teams. 16 teams? It said 16 teams, I think. Go into the hat, supposedly. Who will we get? That is the question. Some good teams here. No doubt we'll end up going to penalties against... Oh, there it is. Let's just draw all teams. We'll be playing against Emley AFC. They are currently 5th in their Northern Counties East League. Anyone else that we know from here? Oh, Gould. We played against Gould earlier in the season. So we'll be playing against Emley. Interesting. And the Funford Halstead Town game has been rearranged. When are we playing that game? Ooh, it's coming up soon. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This has been a very long episode due to the penalty. So I'm going to end it here. Because not everyone has time to watch a half-hour video. So instead of going into the Little Oakley game, we will play that off camera. It's only the Pat Butcher Cup. Nobody cares about it, really. We will, no doubt, smash Little Oakley. And I will rejoin you possibly towards the end of the month with Ilford and White Ensign. Or maybe we will wait and do Fenford Emley. Like I said in the last video, I want to know, do you guys want to see me try and progress through this a little faster, or are you happy with the pace of the series? You enjoying that we're sort of seeing the majority of the games? Let me know in the comments. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe. We're so close to 100 subs, which, sounds very, very minuscule compared to what we see on YouTube, but for me, that's massive. So please, if you're enjoying, do the following, and I will see you in the next episode.